Hello everybody, it's November 7th, 2020. I'm in the neighborhood of Pelham Bay with my friend Rich Mancuso.
Ken Action Kid, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks, I'm excited to see this neighborhood.
Yeah, this is where I am now. I've been here 21 years.
Wow.
And you're going to see this neighborhood's got a lot of history, like where I was from, Arthur Avenue, Little Italy. But the neighborhood here has gone through a change like everyone in New York City. But it's still holding up, it's still good, and the businesses are trying to hold their own with the coronavirus, including this one, Frank's Pizzeria, which everyone says this is the best pizza in the neighborhood, maybe one of the top pizza shop restaurants in the Bronx. And I agree, because I come here a lot.
Oh, wow.
You know, and good ownership, a family ownership, has a good menu, and they do delivery, as you see. They do delivery, reasonable prices, and fresh. You know, the food here is fantastic, and a great slice of pizza. Still didn't get you the Catania slice on Arthur Avenue, but this could top it.
Okay.
This could top it. And then you have right next door, he owns a restaurant.
So the same owner.
Relatively new. Yeah, he owns this whole property, this whole block. And Franco and Tony's. This is like a restaurant you have in Manhattan City. Because people come from all over to come here. It's got a great reputation. And you get the menu a la carte. And a great meal. Prices, you know, for the neighborhood maybe a little too high, but still, you come once in a while, people come from all over, and great Italian meal. Another place I owe you a meal, Kenny.
All right. And this is the subway stop I got off at Middletown Road on the 6th train.
6th train, which will take you 3 more stops to the end, Pelham Bay Park, where we're going to head. But we're going to go up this way because we're going to look at some of the merchants on this block. And then what we'll do is we'll end up back here.
Okay, sure.
Beautiful day, too.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's in the 70s for November weather. Unbelievable.
Yeah. But this is Frank's Pizzeria. I'm wearing my mask because a lot of you viewers get on my case by not wearing my mask. I'll take it off though if you like. Just me and you.
I mean, it's fine. I tested negative for COVID a few days ago, so there shouldn't be an issue.
If you look here, Kenny, this block here, Mulford Avenue, private homes, and then you have some of the Mitchell housing across the street from the 6th train, where there's a waiting list to get in. A beautiful apartment, 2 buildings there. This big building here, at the end of the corner, is now an urgent care center and a child daycare facility. For years, when I first moved here, was a bowling alley, Fiesta Bowl. And bowling alleys are going out of business all around the city and around the country. Very difficult to find a nice old bowling alley. And I bowled there. I actually bowled in 2 bowling leagues there. And the owners gave it up and sold it off. The building went for good value. It's that big building on the corner, which is now a medical facility, urgent care, and also a childhood daycare facility. So, and the homes are still here. These homes have been here a long time. Yet they're very modern and well kept. And basically, as you'll see throughout the neighborhood today, Pelham Bay, which has a long history, built on land on a hill, and we're on a hill right now, Middletown Road. Battle of Middletown is where it came from, Middletown Road. You can look that up. And it's clean. You know, you'll see that that the streets are clean, the properties are clean, and our local city councilman is very involved here, who makes sure that the community is doing well. He encompasses like 5-6 different areas in the district, yet he wants to make sure that cleanliness and that it's sanitary, and that sanitation department with cutbacks. He has a volunteer group that comes into these communities every couple of weeks and pitches in and cleans up. And we just had a major cleanup here about 3 weeks ago. So there's a lot of involvement in the community, which is so important in New York and in the Bronx. And in this area, community involvement, which stretches into Throgs Neck, beyond Country Club, which we're going to see in a little while. And this is Pelham Bay, which has the most amount of residents because it stretches from past Westchester Square off the 6th train to Middletown Road and beyond.
Okay.
Into Pelham Bay Park.
One thing though, let me just adjust this.
Okay.
Yeah, much better.
And there's a laundromat. See this whole area here? That's where I go. It's so much easier. It's not expensive at all. Drop off, pick up, wash dry, and folded. And an older tenement building across the street. The income range in this neighborhood is very diverse. You have a little higher into lower, into the much lower class income residents. But that's what the diverse neighborhood, diverse community.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
At one point, it was basically all Italian and Irish and noisy. Where do we not get that throughout the city, and especially in the Bronx? It's noisy. But now it's a diverse community. You have still a lot of Italians, Irish, and you have a lot of Latinos. There's a predominant Latino population in the community. And they're all well-to-do. They keep their homes nice, and they have, they've kept their jobs, and it's well-to-do. Now, like every other neighborhood in the city right now, crime has become an issue. This area did not have that issue, but in the last year or more, crime has been on an increase here. And look, the 45th Precinct has their hands tied. They're up in Throgs Neck 10 minutes from here. But crime is an issue all over, so it's going to happen. It's a New York City problem right now. And this neighborhood, which wasn't used to that, that's become an issue, as well as homelessness. We have a lot of homelessness here. And they're coming from other areas because they know there are businesses here. And people basically are generous, will give them $1 when they want it, and they hang out by the 7-Eleven across the street. And they'll also come, a lot of the homelessness comes from right down the block. We have the Bronx Psychiatric Center, and they have an out-care housing situation where a lot of those patients are free to roam, and they come into the neighborhood. That causes a problem. That's an issue. But your hands are tied to a point. You can only do so much, and that's contributing, unfortunately, to some of the crime. Homelessness is a major issue in this country.
It's everywhere.
And in the city, more. In the Bronx, it's very prevalent right now. And we're seeing it in this community more and more each day. And it's an unfortunate thing. But look, if they don't bother anyone, then we're okay with it. But they're generally harmless, but some proliferate into unwanted crime that we don't want. So
yeah,
less cops on the street, as you know, and all of that. So Middletown Road is where we're at. We're going to walk up here a little more. This is the most popular area in Pelham Bay, right here.
Middletown Road.
This is really the beginning of Pelham Bay. Everyone thinks Pelham Bay Park, where we're going to end up. This is the beginning, right here. This is the beginning of Pelham Bay. Middletown Road.
And how many years have you lived here?
I'm here 21 years now.
Wow, in Pelham Bay?
Yeah, a little longer than I thought. But you make your friends in the area, and you get comfortable, the accessibility of stores and whatever you need. You get stuck. But I'm still here. You see how nice these homes are?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They keep them well kept. And they've changed ownership too.
Halloween decorations are still up here around the tree.
Now here, this is my barber shop. So you see how convenient it is because I live down the block.
Oh wow.
Razor sharp. And you know why I love this? It's a sports team. And that's me.
That's
so
you.
We'll go in and say hello. have to put your mask on with your eyes.
Yep. Okay.
Action
What's
here.
up? Hey.
How you doing?
This is Rob. He makes you razor sharp, as it says, and you're not sharp till you're razor sharp. And you can take a look.
Oh, now I know why this is your barber shop. I see that. Yup. Knicks, Yankees, Rangers, everything. All over the place.
I love it here. You can
Perfect.
hang out in here if you want too when I come here.
Looks like a bar more than a barber shop.
Yeah.
Really.
And of course he practices
Look at that.
all the medical protocols.
Yeah. It's separated and whatnot. TV. Perfect.
Great place.
You can come here and chill.
That's what
Forever.
I do. Thursday nights we usually do when I have the time. Hey Rob, I'll call you to make an appointment, all right?
All right.
Rob? I have to make an appointment. Come here. What do I always tell you when you cut my hair that I don't have much of? What do I say?
Oh man, great guy. Oh, you're not sharp until you razor sharp.
All right. Take care.
Friendly shop.
You must know everyone in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I walk around and I get stopped. It's just a part of it. So, yeah, so that's why I'm going to take you to Middletown Road. So you can get to see some of the homes. Some of the trees are losing, the leaves now with the color, whatever color we have. This area's got a lot of trees.
Yeah, I see that.
A lot of trees.
Well, when we head to Pelham Bay Park, will be even more.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Yeah, you'll enjoy that. Hey, here's a house for sale. See?
Yeah. Wonder how much the homes cost here.
It's so pretty good here. I mean, I don't know what the value is now with the economy. I'm not on top of that. But I'm hearing that some of these homes are going for 150,000, 200.
And they got driveways too, which is a rarity in Manhattan.
Right.
Even in the denser neighborhoods in Queens, Brooklyn,
Right.
you don't get a driveway.
It's a nice community. It's clean overall. Wave away the crime. It happens mostly on the avenue, but businesses keep themselves afloat. They have tried the best they could during this pandemic. And again, you get a lot of community support, you get a lot of the political support, the leaders. That's one of the things that I would love to see less in the noise.
The noise,
People
yeah.
do.
It's so bad.
It's all over. Here's an example. See this tenement across the street?
Yep.
There's a deli underneath. There was a major fire here about 2 years ago, and just about this whole building, first few floors were gutted. They rebuilt.
And it looks great now.
Yeah, they renovated and rebuilt. And that's an old building, but that's one of the buildings I was saying earlier, Ken, that went through this change, diversified change. Mostly Latino in there, mostly Latino in this private, watch your steps, some of the
Yeah.
sidewalks.
Some of the trees are a little bit up.
This is new, this is 3 years old. A mostly well-to-do Latino families live here.
Would you say this is like the main road of Pelham Bay where all the businesses are?
You know why it is? Because it connects you into a lot of the businesses people need. And you go straight up and you're hitting Pelham Bay Park.
Okay.
which gets you to thoroughfares also, 95, south and north. Let's see what we have here. Real estate officers, another barber shop.
Yeah, we won't have a shortage of barber shops here.
Shops in the area, but that one that we went to, Razor Sharp, is the best.
And not just because of sports theme. It looks chill in there.
No, it's that atmosphere. When you go in there, you're welcome. You're not just a regular customer. It's
Yeah.
Like, you actually have a lot of good times and fun in there, and spend some time and talk about everything.
Actually, I think the other main road is probably under the 6th train, Westchester,
That's
right?
Westchester Avenue, where we started, where we'll end up. Because the 6th train carries people, especially in the summer, want to go to Pelham Bay Park and Orchard Beach. That's the connection. Last stop, Pelham Bay Park. And then they can go to Orchard Beach. They grab the 12 bus. I think you know that. You've done it.
I've done it before, yep.
It takes you right to Orchard Beach.
Sometimes I've had to wait a long time for it, and I just call an Uber at that point.
Yeah. So we're approaching the end of Middletown Road, a major part of it residential, into more of the businesses now. Fitness, what is that there?
Cajun
I've never
seafood.
been there. That's new. And then again, you've seen the diversity: Italian restaurants, Asian restaurants.
Cheers to my done.
Animal clinic.
An animal clinic, a dry cleaner, which I've gone to once in a while, but it's a little further away from me. I go to them as much place. A Verizon Center over there across the street. This is another deli, and a major fire here about a year ago. They rebuilt, you can tell from the window. You got a lot of fires in the neighborhood, a lot.
Yeah, that's not good.
And the U.S. Postal Service, post office right here, Kenny.
Oh, right there. In the middle of the block.
Now we're on a corner and we're going to walk this way. So many ways you could reach Pelham Bay Park. To Middletown Road straight, this way, make a turn there. This is Crosby Avenue. Off the 6th train, Buhre Avenue stop. And here you have restaurants, all types of businesses, and the Italian delicacies. Maybe not as good as you would get on Arthur Avenue where we've been, but good. Really good. That's why I look the way I do. All I do is shop and eat.
Don't say that.
Jimmy Ryan's is right here. That's a major sports pub restaurant. He stayed afloat during the pandemic by doing the outdoor dining. He has a tremendous clientele, customers, obviously a lot of sports fans. And in Jimmy Ryan's, and if you want to walk, we can go there.
Yeah, let's go there.
We'll show you the front, and then we'll walk this way. You know, they have like little rock bands, little groups that will go in. Now they're not doing it because obviously, you know, restrictions and everything, medical protocols. But they've got great little bands in there that have grown on and gone bigger. They put them in a corner, they play, and they have nights like that there.
Oh, that's
this
wonderful.
Is a very popular and long-time establishment in the neighborhood. Across the street from a funeral home. What neighborhood doesn't have a funeral home?
Yeah.
See here,
Necessity.
Jimmy Ryan's. Really great food, and the grill, and the outdoor dining, which has worked out great for them.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I would imagine like tonight it's going to be packed here, or maybe
I
even
would
more.
think the next few days these merchants are going to be ecstatic because they don't have to go indoors. This weather is ideal for them right now. Okay, so we're going to make a right here and go down Crosby Avenue. If you keep going down to Crosby this way, all the way, all private homes, nice, well-maintained, clean, and all the way up to the end. When you get to the end of Crosby, you're hitting Bruckner Expressway. which is the 95 interchange that gets you up into Connecticut or to head to go to Jersey the other way to the GW Bridge. So that's why people come here, because it's accessible. Accessible community where you have everything you need.
And wow, another train station over there.
Well, that's Buhre Avenue on the 6th line. We just walked that block before Middletown Road. That's Buhre Avenue stop.
Wow.
Stop after that, the end, Pelham Bay Park.
Too much noise in this neighborhood.
Oh, it's all over. Sometimes, you know what it is now, when you live in New York, you live in the Bronx. You know that. As a New York guy, you get used to it. It's annoying, but you get used to it.
And when the weather's nicer like this, people feel the need to take out their...
The winter. I'm praying for snow.
I want snow too, just because it looks so nice.
It's nice. It's calm. And we don't have the noise as much. Doctor's offices here as well. A lot of doctors and dental offices in the neighborhood. Again, that's why it's such a great place to live. Everything you need is here.
Another pet center.
Major pet store.
Yeah, I saw the another pet store back there. Pets must be huge in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, everybody has a dog here, except me. There's a barber shop, saloon. What you like seeing here, it's encouraging, is businesses don't have their gates down. So they're operating. Some of them still do, but a majority stayed afloat.
That's kind of strange, these two detached homes.
Right. And a lot of banks. Because when there's banks, you know, there's businesses. Pelham Bay Bake Shop, Deli.
Delight.
Delight. I come here, comes in the morning, we've been sitting outside, we'll go indoors now, and everything here is fresh. Cup of coffee. Down this block, Roberts Avenue, resident, you know, some buildings, private homes, and Pelham Bay Park all the way up. You can reach Pelham Bay Park straight down this block. So there's so many ways you walk around and you can get to Pelham Bay Park. And there's a doctor's office here.
Yeah, it's a very nice block. A lot of different mixtures of
This block is quiet.
buildings. Tenement, private homes,
Yeah.
single family. And there must be a school down there too, I see.
Yeah, PS 71. That's it right there. Which is served as and it serves many ways for the community. It's been a shelter during bad things. Corona testing in there. That's one of the better schools in the city still, too. PS 71. Here we go. We got the Walgreens, which used to be a Rite Aid. Across the street, there's Vito's Deli.
Wow.
Okay. Maybe I can.
Italian
Some of the
deli.
delis on Arthur Avenue, he can top them. AT&T store's been here. Now we got a dance studio. We'll see. I've got a little everything. More pizza shops.
That's a big statement about Vito's Deli.
Yeah, he's good. I recommend it. This used to be a Rite Aid, and they were 24 hours at one time, but now more because they were getting their robbed late at night.
Wow. Yeah, now it's closed at 9 o'clock at the latest.
Right, it's now a Walgreens.
Well, that's the pharmacy hours, but I don't know when the store hours are.
24/7 no more. I know that.
Yeah.
And right across the street, you have the small private pharmacy.
The Total Care.
Total Care. Another funeral home next door.
Yeah, I haven't really seen too many funeral homes around the
So
Bronx.
nice walking today and seeing people out.
Plastic nail and hair. Very nice for them to have the seating outside for the customers
we
too.
have that.
Oh, now we can look at the home prices here. 3-bedroom Throgsneck for $550,000.
Give you an idea. They get a little lower in Pelham Bay as you go to Trucks. That country club is more. Because that's
Yeah.
still a very exclusive area.
Country Club accepted offers is
See
$725.
the difference, see?
Pelham Bay $649. 2 family.
Here's a major 99-cent store. This is a good store. They were gated down for a while. They opened up and they revamped it well.
Hmm.
Another pizza shop across the street, Crosby. The Shamrock Inn's been here for a long time. And you could get a nice chicken palm dinner in there one night of the week. Now there's limited seating, as you know, for about $8.99.
That's an incredible price.
Good
Wow.
clientele. They did a lot of bar business, but of course that's limited. That's been hindered. Another bank. You notice how many banks? Are
Yeah,
here?
there's a lot here.
One here,
Alma,
one on the
Ridgewood.
corner, HSBC, Citibank, and Chase. Dental office, a major one, and here's our favorite.
Dunkin' Donuts.
One in every neighborhood, isn't it?
Of course. No Starbucks here though.
No, but I hear one may be coming. Another deli.
Wow, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, great. This is the major business avenue in the area.
Yeah, Crosby and the one past there too.
Look at that, 15 flavors, fresh ice cream and yogurt. You make it the way you want it across the street. Manja Pista, we're passing by. And here's a diversity, Carib restaurant right here. Good food.
3 tacos for $6. What a deal.
Another bank.
$2 each.
Citibank,
Citibank.
TD Bank, which used to be a diner. And
Yeah, I could
he
see
moved
why
it-
it'd be a
he moved
diner.
it- That was a diner, and he moved it across the street. I'm going to show you that. And there's Novelty Eats. That's like a Manhattan type of place. A little expensive for the neighborhood, but great burgers, fix it the way you want. Novelty Eats, that's new. T-Mobile store. And here's another great diner. They suffered a lot for the pandemic, but they opened up, picking up. This is George's. Great coffee in there. And they have outdoor.
Yeah, they're busy.
So we're gonna walk this way, but I want to go across the street. Show you a little bit over here.
You know, I did do one video on Pelham Bay, but I just briefly touched over here at Buhre Avenue, but I didn't turn down this block.
You're gonna see it now. You know me, Kenny. I'll walk with you wherever you want to go. And this is the Buhre Avenue train station. Middletown Road, the stop before. Across the street is Pruso's Supermarket. They're great viewers of your channel.
Wow.
When I go in there, they say, "Hey, I saw you with Action Kid." How do you know? They watch you all the time. They subscribe.
We can go in there if you want.
But if you walk down that block, you're going to see a lot of businesses gated that never opened up.
Oh, wow.
And they may never again. The rents here
That's
for
so
businesses
sad.
are very, very high. The rent here for all these businesses, and I tell you, the ones that stayed open, I get it handed to them. I don't know how they did it.
You know what drives me crazy out the Bronx sometimes? Underneath the train station, you have these weird intersections.
Yeah, this is a problem here is the intersection and the lights and the traffic. The lights are not coordinated right.
Yeah, it's like at diagonals and crossing.
Time to cross, the lights change quickly, and there's a tremendous traffic volume here again because this area crisscrosses into major areas.
I mean, look at that. There's a road here, another one here, over here, that way.
Yeah, we're gonna go another laundromat.
Look, and we just had crossed the street. It's 0 now.
Right. and here's Quality Cafe Grill where I go a lot. This is my home. That used to be the diner where the TD Bank is, and that's supposed to show you what they did. The owner said, you know what, I got a little property. They sold them out and he came here. Made a smaller place. He has some outdoor. He's got a nice little setting here. I gotta get a cup of coffee, so come on in.
All right, let's go in.
It's got a limited menu, but it's good and it's reasonable. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Here's one of my guys.
Hey, what's up? I've met him a long time.
How are you?
What's up? What's going on?
Action kid from
What's up?
YouTube.
How you doing? What's up?
Hey.
Okay.
Listen, who the Yankees gonna get? You think?
Well, I don't know if they're going to re-sign LeMahieu, but they're not going to do much.
What about Sanchez? You staying?
They're looking to trade him.
Tanaka?
I got another scoop for you more. Aaron Boone might be out the door.
You see?
I hope so.
Yeah?
I've heard a lot of things
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Problems with the wife,
I don't
he's
think he's a good
drinking.
manager.
And you're getting a scoop because I haven't said this a
You know
road
what he said
out.
out?
I don't think he's a good manager anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think
What happened
so.
to the World Series? That was supposed to take that guy out of the game.
Analytics has ruined the game.
That was it. When he took him out, That's
Analytics is ruining baseball.
Are they gonna keep the DH, you think?
I think they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fans next year, Richie, what do you think? Fans in the stands?
No, the virus is dictating everything. We'll have to wait and see.
The Mets gonna spend money this year or what?
Oh yeah, we got the richest owner in baseball, if not all sports now.
a good deal.
About all, a
Billy,
lot of the
because that's
Astros.
what happens. Every time I run into Billy, that's all he wants to
Just
hear.
got him back to the Red Sox. They took him back to the Red Sox. The manager took him
Well,
back.
it's your
move,
specialty, sports.
Good move.
You think the Mets should get what's the name coming back to baseball? Beltran. He's coming back.
Well, I wrote a column yesterday about that. I think he will. I hope the Mets take him back in some
Put him
capacity.
in
He deserves another chance.
He
If you
deserves
give
to be
him
manager. I like to see
Shakura,
him be
you got to
manager.
give
That's
him.
gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be on
He'll be
YouTube.
on TV, Al.
You remember an old shoemaker? The shoemaker comes from
Oh,
Italy.
Mike Shoe?
I mean,
He's gonna get a. I'll tell you,
The Greek.
Brady's not impressed me that much.
we almost lost to the Giants.
I know. So I go with New Orleans, the Saints, Drew Brees.
Nice talking to you guys.
All right, take care.
When I get a cup of coffee, I'll be right out.
Oh, you tell Raul to bring it to you.
Yeah, I might do that in a minute. We have a long day ahead, me and him.
Right, coffee time. Hello. Hey.
Quality. You want to know? You want a lunch thing here? You get a gyro here, fresh chicken, beef, whatever. Better than it. I'm gonna brag about it. I know the places. You can't do better than this. You know?
I'll probably get a bottle of water.
Okay, gentlemen.
How
Hey.
are you?
Good. How you been?
We're on YouTube.
Yeah. He's gonna be featured on my channel.
What's your show?
Action Kid on YouTube. I go all around the city. Action Kid.
Action Kid.
Yeah.
What do you need, honey?
Small coffee, light one sugar.
Yeah. And I'll get a bottle of water.
Okay.
Quality, maybe good delivery service for us.
Anything else, honey?
No, give me the water, give me that, and I'll pay for it.
It's okay. I can pay for my water.
No, I got it, but I have no cash. I always use plastic.
All right, thank you.
I'll take care of it.
$3, hon.
Did you debit this for me?
Here's the menu.
Where's Raoul?
He went to the
Pretty
bakery.
extensive.
Ah, the bakery room.
He missed his mom. It is.
It's so crazy. So great.
Thank you.
Got your water can?
All right.
Got it? Got your water?
I don't know. Where's my water?
Did you give him his water?
Is this it?
I don't know. Check.
I don't know. No, it's not. Glass bottles. Oh, it's down there. All right. All right, thanks. I got the one with the bad label, but it doesn't matter. It's water.
All right, Philly.
What paper you write your article on?
Huh?
He said, where you write your article? What paper?
Oh, I'm on different websites. I'm on
I read it in the paper, newspaper, you know.
no newspapers. They're gone. They're out of business.
I take care, Richie.
All right, see ya.
Take care, buddy.
See, I'm the sports guy, so they come to me for information. They come to me for my opinions, which I don't mind. I kind of like that. You know, it keeps me in the loop with the fans. No laundromat, a good one. And the pharmacy. This is the major one in the neighborhood. This is the one most people go to. It's Pilgrim Pharmacy. As Pilgrim Avenue is a street that it's on and named Pilgrim Pharmacy.
Oh, wow.
Has nothing to do with the Pilgrim. There's a family, like most streets in the Bronx, named after famous families. And the Pilgrim family was very instrumental in building and discovering this area, as well as Buhre. Buhre is a name of a famous army or somebody in the military years back. When this land here in Pelham Bay was discovered, it was a Buhre. I don't know if he was a general or whatever he was, but everyone can look that up online in Pelham Bay. There's a lot of history here with the how it was discovered. The Pell family, where the Pelham Bay Pell Mansion is over there by Split Rock, up towards Pelham Bay and beyond, or around the Orchard Beach area. There's a mansion, where the Pell Mansion where they lived. And so they discovered Pelham Bay in the late 1600s. All dirt roads, of course. This was all farmland, dirt roads on a hill. You could tell it's a hilly area. On a day like today, you could really enjoy walking the neighborhood.
And parts of it used to be a swamp, too.
Yeah, built on a swamp, too.
Look at that. We just crossed the street and now the light's already turning.
And noise.
Well, you can't get any noisier than this with the subway.
When you're underneath the train station L, 6th train, of course, they're more known for the movie Take Them of Pelham 123. Remember that?
I heard about it. I never saw it, but
And that gave the 6th line and this area exposure, though the movie wasn't pleasant. But Pelham 123, this is where it was, Pelham Bay, Pelham line. So when you hear anything with Pelham involved with it, you're thinking Pelham Bay. Pelham Bay.
there's a difference between Pelham and Pelham Bay.
Pelham is Westchester County, which was a part, from what I understand, of Pelham Bay. And they broke off when New York City, succeeded or seceded and became the 5 boroughs.
Yeah, that's why there's Westchester and Eastchester.
Right.
And there's an Eastchester in Bronx and an Eastchester in Westchester.
Same concept. It's a fruit and vegetable stand, and owned by a Korean family. I've been here for years.
Yeah, it looks very
This is where I
fresh.
do my fresh fruit and vegetable shopping. I come here.
Yeah, I saw this fruit vegetable place when I walked down here.
Pelham Bay Bakery.
Looks fresh.
Just as good as Gino's on Arthur Avenue, my buddy Jerome. Look at this.
Oh wow.
Fresh, baked fresh every day.
I'm sure he's not gonna like it that you said that.
No, he knows them well.
Oh, he does?
They actually do business together a little bit. So.
Okay.
You know, but that's one area and this is another. But the difference between Jerome and Gino's on Arthur Avenue and here, Jerome gets people that come in from all over the country and shipments that go all over the country. They don't have that here.
Okay.
This is great for the neighborhood and beyond the neighborhood. It's always crowded.
Yeah, even now.
Pandemic, you have to wait online, but during the holidays, a line would go up to here or beyond to get in here for the holidays. Yeah, of course, waiting for the holidays and see how that's going to be. So, there's the Chase Manhattan Bank. One of 2 in the area. That's 5 banks we saw, right?
Oh yeah, no shortage of banks here.
And across the street, some more of the businesses, the jewelry, a restaurant that's just reopened. That I don't know how they survived. They reopened. They're not doing well. A shoe store that went out of business that was here a long time. Real estate industries. Another discount store. Another real estate. A cell phone repair shop that Izzy's and a lot of people go to. And you have the deli, Izzy's Deli.
Izzy's.
Next to that, we passed it. We should have saw the yawning. It's a bar. And they suffered a lot. You can see the Yankee Stadium facade. It's called the Dugout. That's what they call that place.
Good name for a place.
Yeah, and the Yankee. I don't go in there because I'm a Met fan. And it's all Yankee in there. And the facade of the old Yankee Stadium, top of the property. This used to be a flower shop, now it's a salon. Because the neighborhood changed. These businesses go the way the neighborhood goes.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you bring that up about the flower shop. We saw some funeral homes. You would think there'll be some florists there and flower shops.
Yeah, they're here because we passed a funeral home over on the other block. Look at this block, how pretty it is.
Yeah, very quiet.
Hobart Avenue, which goes into Throg's Neck. Beautiful, clean. Diversity of the neighborhood changes again here. Won't Latinos live on this side. But still, look at the businesses.
Albanian Market, Two Brothers Pizza. And then there's a Mexican spot there too. Tolkien Cafe.
Another dollar store right by here.
Yeah, this one. 99 cents.
See the choices you have, Kenny?
You can get any cuisine
So
you
many
want here.
things you want here. Takeout. More takeout now than dining in. Pizza shop across the street. Hey, this place is great. Chirpin' Chicken.
Best in the Bronx, they say.
It is.
You know, I think I've even heard of this place.
Chicken there, and you get a great dinner there for $8.
Look at that, huh? Fresh.
Again, you know, we're seeing diversity right now. The neighborhood. It's a smoke shop, cell phone shop. Another deli. A lot of delis in the neighborhood.
Yeah, a lot.
We're walking towards Pelham Bay Park right now. And this is a popular building. This is new. This is about a year and a half old. They don't have full vacancy in here, and I'll tell you why. The rents in here are just too high. They're Manhattan prices. This is a very, very expensive place to live. It's not rent, you know, it's not it doesn't go on your income.
Hmm.
But, you know, you got the American flags hanging outside. And it looks like an embassy, U.S. embassy.
Or a post office.
It's brand new. And yet, across the street, Parkside housing complex, building well done, well maintained, rents reasonable. The average rent in this neighborhood for a one bedroom will run you $1,300.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes. A studio might be $1,000 a year. But look how nice this block is, and it's quiet.
There's new construction going up there
Right.
too.
And we're walking to Pelham Bay Park right now. We're walking that way.
And Pelham Bay Park is huge. It's the biggest park in the city.
Biggest in the city. It's actually preserved. I know the New York Historical Society made it a landmark. And my local parish is here too. We have two major churches, Catholic churches in the area. It's St. Teresa, which is up that way, and Our Lady of Assumption, which is struggling, my parish, which is around the corner. And that's a shame, you know, when the
Watch
houses of
the
worship-
sidewalk here.
houses of worship suffer. I just see that you can see the diversity of the neighborhood.
You know, here's an ancient sign I haven't seen in a long time. Clean up after your dog.
Yeah.
They don't have these anymore.
Well, because people don't obey that law anyway. And just about everyone in this neighborhood has a dog or two.
Mm.
Just taking in the scenery. If you see, what I want you to see and want everybody to see is how this community has that diversity. As we're walking, you can see it. Even though it's maintained pretty well. I mean, garbage pickup's not the same because of the cutbacks with New York City sanitation.
Yeah.
That's why you have a lot of this.
I'll let you go first.
And we're reaching our destination at Pelham Bay Park. You guys have to go cross over the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Bruckner Expressway interchange 95 that connects you north up towards Connecticut and beyond, and south gets you to the GW Bridge.
Yep.
Grab your bridges to Queens, Frog's Neck.
95 goes right up and down the coast.
95 is the major interchange, and there's always a lot of accidents here and a lot of traffic.
I can imagine.
But Pelham Bay Park, this is one of, not the beginning of it. That's like at the middle, towards the entrance. Look at it, it's a shame the fall foliage
Mm-hmm.
coming to an end. And here again, you have private houses and buildings. And the only Greek church in the neighborhood in the vicinity is right there. That's a Greek church. Again, the diversity we have. I think we have a Muslim mosque somewhere in the area too.
I mean, this is amazing. This Probably one of the most diverse neighborhoods I've been in the Bronx.
Yeah. Again, still well-to-do, despite what I said earlier about the crime. And 'cause that's part of living in New York. You're going to get this in any big inner city, by the way. But this is still a stand-up community and offers everything that you would want for you and your family. Now, do you want to live in the Bronx in New York? Well, that's, you know, there are disadvantages of it.
Mm-hmm.
But here we got a major park that offers you anything you want. You're going to see it. The track, ability to take nice walks. And it's safe. It's safe.
Roof renovations going up.
Yeah, beautiful new homes. You know, these homes aren't new. Again, the owners of these homes take pride in them.
A lot of trucks here.
Traffic on 95.
Everyone's headed to New England.
95 North, Co-op City. That's Co-op City.
Yep. Wow, we're just at the beginning of the traffic jam right here.
A lot of trucks. 95 South. Speeding. That'll take you to the GW Bridge to Jersey, or it'll take you to Queens.
If you go all the way, it goes all the way to Florida.
95. Beautiful day to walk.
It's gorgeous. Couldn't ask for a better day in the fall.
Got my coffee, my walk, and I'm with Action Kid. I can't make it any better.
And now we're going to Pelham Bay Park.
I got during the day that I don't want to mention. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of renovation in the park. And during the summer, this is the site of a lot of family picnics and parties. And they clean up with the mess. A lot of room here. Take your walk, ride a bike.
Yeah, I've ridden my bike in Pelham Bay Park all the way to City Island.
Takes you right to City Island and Orchard Beach.
It's so nice here. The only thing is getting here from Queens is a little bit rough.
Yeah. But you know, if you get on that 6 train, you just take the walk we did and you're right here.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome you all to come to Pelham Bay. Come to the Bronx. Been here all my life, with the exception of times that I've worked. My career has taken me to different areas of the country. But this is my home. I keep saying that. And I thank all your viewers again for jumping on my channel that's growing a little bit. Sports with Rich.
Mm-hmm.
Reading my content. They've been very nice. I thank them again. I appreciate the great comments. The renovated playground for the kids. The park department has a lot of work to do to pick up these leaves.
Oh yeah.
But look at the scenery. Just look at it. And it'll be busy here later. Next few days, the last good part of the getting this autumn stretch of great weather is going to be the last.
I like the name of this playground. Playground for all children. Wow, there's 3 sets of swings here. The adult swings, the tiny swings, and then the baby swings.
It's all new. They just reopened this.
baseball fields up
You're
there,
gonna walk
and then
around this way.
and by the way, Pelham Bay Park, there's so much land here. You can go hiking, you can go to Orchard Beach, you can go run here, jog, bike.
Now, this was also one of the considerations that the New York Yankees looked at to make this the new Yankee Stadium. They had plenty of
Really?
land to
Pelham
do
Bay
it.
Park? Wow.
It was one of the sites they looked at, but they got too much resistance from all over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they really wanted to come here, but it was it was something they were looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And parks in city neighborhoods, especially one this large, Van Cortlandt Park, the other side of the Bronx. You know, they like landmarks to people. When you don't have your parks in your neighborhoods, in your areas, you don't have nothing. This is a great outlet for people. Take a walk, get some nice fresh air. Recreation. You know, baseball, softball diamonds that are not in great shape because the Parks Department doesn't maintain them like they should.
Mm-hmm.
But the track and field where we're going to walk by, renovated 5 years ago, beautiful track and field that people use. It cost about $1.3 million to redo it. And it worked because it's used.
Yeah, it's being used for the community. They're having fun on it.
There's a family having a party, see?
Birthday party.
And then they got a beautiful day for it. And we are adjacent to going into the country club area. Stadium Avenue that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I do a lot of my walks. I come here. That's why I'm able to keep up with you, because I could walk.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about car traffic and
No.
craziness. I'm actually a little bit jealous that this park's in your neighborhood, because
Okay.
my neighborhood, Astoria Park,
That's a beautiful park.
it is, but there's not nearly as much space as here.
It's a beautiful park there.
Here you can go hiking, you got Orchard Beach, you got all this space over here.
And you know, we hit it because that's flag football. They're actually playing, that may be the Warriors program. They get permits to use the fields. Look at the scenery beyond the track.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous. Is this the first time you're walking to the park, Kenny?
I went to the other section of the park, I forget where, but
In the trails? 'Cause that's
But that-
huge back there. That's about at Pelham Bay Park. People don't know there's miles of trails back there.
yeah, I haven't been to this side of Pelham Bay Park, but I've been to the, Orchard Beach side.
You'll have individual boxing and karate. People, they come here and they conduct their own private lessons here on the track.
Yeah, now that all the gyms and exercise facilities are high risk now, indoors,
And
they just bring it
track
outside.
that people use, and they have organized sports leagues here.
That's for you to fill the change.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
It is.
Bye, baby. Bye, mommy. Thank you.
And everybody basically here follows social distancing and cooperate.
And there's bleachers here too.
This is the Warriors, a football program. And they store all the equipment here.
Mm.
And see, there's nobody here to look at it, so, they're trustful. A lot of trust. that's what it is. We got youth football going on. And I know the people there. I don't want to stop by because we'll never get away from there. People just sit here in a bleacher area. They have some, relax here.
Watch the little kids and
watch and just relax and get a quiet moment for yourself. It's great.
oh, parking lot too. You need that.
Parking lot that people can come to on that end. They come to a country club for that.
Electric charging stations over there. Ice cream person's making buck today. One of the last opportunities to do so. Uh-oh. Almost had a collision there.
Yeah. It's great being out of the house.
This is gorgeous.
Got a lot of writing to do later today. This will energize you. Good.
Look at that exercise
Yes.
facility
I wanna
too.
show
That's
you
so
that.
nice.
I want to show you that. They had gated that down during the height of the pandemic, obviously. Then the park opened up a little more. This opened up again. It's a very popular and newer part of this park. A new thing to the park. It was very popular. So we could. There's a statue there. You want to walk by that statue and see
Yeah.
the other end of the park?
Let's go to the statue.
Renovated. Again, this whole area was renovated.
What we can do actually is probably end the video at the statue and then I can start up a new one.
Sure.
Otherwise this one's gonna be too
A
long.
little break.
It's already been like over an hour. Adult fitness.
I wish I could do that. Oh. I admire that.
And back there's a lot of trails there
Those
too.
are the trails, and you walk into those trails, and you'll end up, the whole park encompasses about 10 miles, from what I understand.
That's amazing.
And that goes into the, if you walk towards the trails, you could take the trail into Orchard Beach City Island.
Mm-hmm.
And the trails in the back, you have a great scenery in the back there. People go there in the summer a lot. They fish off the rocks. Because the Long Island Sound is right there at the end of the trail. People go back there, they fish, they walk the trails, and there's a lot of nature back there. You'll have rare insects that are still here.
I've seen
The
deer.
problem with the park over the last few years has been more coyotes around. That in there, in the trails.
That's an issue.
Sometimes they'll escape. And when they escape, they'll run into the community. And raccoons.
I've actually heard the coyotes they interbreed with the wolves,
Yeah.
and now they're like coyotes or coy wolves they call
Right.
them, and they're even like more adept at the environment than either species on
Right.
their own.
But because this is preserved land, they really can't do nothing about it to prevent it.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes on, and they really don't become a nuisance. You don't get much of that.
Yeah.
The tennis courts have opened up again. Beautiful. That guy's a good tennis player there. You're huffing and puffing. I used to play tennis. It was very good exercise, good sport. Years ago, I'm going back. There we go. We'll sit here and we'll take a rest. Take a look at the statue here.
Yeah, we'll do the statue and the video
Stop right over
and
here.
take a rest. This statue's name is American Boy, built in 1932, limestone sculpture.
They redid this. Very, very realistic.
Yeah, see that.
It's like when you hear, you're in, what people say, meet me by the statue. So you're by the track and field in Pelham Bay Park.
Alright, we're gonna end this video now. And if you liked it, please smash the like button for us. Once again, I'm Action Kid with Rich Mancuso.
Let me put the mask on.
Well, we're outside, so
There'll be more to come.
we'll be fine.
Action Kid. And enjoyed it again, and we're gonna hit the country club next.
Okay, take a look and subscribe if you haven't already. See you soon.
There are the closing doors, please.